Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Morning.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
How are you doing today?
I'm not too bad. I'm tired, but I'll be okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, so today before we jump into things, I just want to go over the client acknowledgement form with you.
Okay.
Okay, so Durham College Counseling Sessions is a free voluntary program that provides individuals with one-on-one personal support from a counselor in training who is currently in the SSW program. If you agree to participate in this service, we commit to do our best to try and assist you in working toward any goals you identify. However, please understand that while most individuals do benefit from our services, there are factors we cannot control, and therefore we cannot guarantee your circumstances will be improved.
Okay.
The length of involvement in this service is your decision. We will commit to continue working with you as long as you feel it is being helpful. In addition to your involvement, and the information shared with your counselor in training is confidential. Meaning your counselor in training will protect your personal information in all cases except the following. If you were to tell me about child abuse, if I thought you were at risk at harming yourself or somebody else, if my notes were subpoenaed to court, or if you signed saying that I could share some information with a certain individual.
Okay.
So if you agree that, can you please sign and date there?
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so what brings you in today?
Well, my boyfriend, Kendrick, and my doctor both think that I have a drinking problem. And they think that it's really, really serious. And my boyfriend said that if I don't get help, then he's going to leave me and take our son and take our baby with him. So obviously I don't want that to happen. I really, honestly, I don't want to be here, but I don't have a choice unless I want my kids taken away. So, and my doctor thinks that I have a serious problem. So.
And how do you feel about this? Do you feel that you have a drinking problem?
I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's as bad as they make it seem. They make it seem like it's absolutely horrible, out of control, and I really don't think it's to that point at all.
Okay, so can you give me a little bit of background on it? So when did you start drinking?
When did I first start drinking? I was probably like 15. So I was like 7 years ago. Yeah, I watched my parents drink growing up, like, constantly. So they never told me not to. So I didn't think it was a problem. They didn't think it was a problem. They used to just drink with my friends, like on the weekends. We would go to someone's house, and their parents didn't care either. So we would just drink and hang out and have fun. When we all turned of age, we still do, go to clubs and bars and stuff like that. And I never used to drink during the week, but probably within the last, like, I don't know, like 2 years, I drank during the week a couple times. Probably like, I don't know, most of the days, but I don't think it's that much of a problem. Yeah.
Okay, so from what you have said so far is that growing up you watched your parents drink all the time.
Yeah.
And you didn't think it was a big deal, so you started drinking, and then it became like a casual thing on the weekend.
Yeah.
So going back to that, do you believe that your parents had a drinking problem?
I don't think so. Because they just drank for fun too. Like, it's just I don't know, something to do. We would have a rough week at school and just have fun on the weekends, and they used to come home from work and drink, and I don't see it as a big deal. Like, they didn't see it as a big deal, so they let me do it. So I really don't think, like, where's the problem? I don't see it.
So you were saying that you still continue going to clubs.
I haven't been to a club since I've been pregnant, but before that, yeah, like up until right when I got pregnant, I was going to clubs, yeah.
And now you said that your boyfriend and doctor was concerned because you were pregnant.
Yeah.
Where did you meet your boyfriend?
We actually met at a club. he didn't go to them often. He just kind of went every now and then. But we met. Had been drinking. We were complete strangers. It was just supposed to be a one night thing, but one thing led to another, and my son ended up being the result of that. But Kendrick has stuck around through everything because he didn't want his son to have no father. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah, he's been there through everything ever since. He's never left. So that's why it scares me now, because he's saying that if I don't get help, he's going to leave. And if he's gone through everything with me already, I don't want him to leave now, when we have another one coming.
And how does Kendrick feel about the rival?
He's excited, I guess. He's more nervous than anything, I think. I'm nervous. Mostly because of the financial part of it, because he has a shitty job. He works at Tim Hortons, like that's not gonna bring much money. So we're screwed pretty much. He couldn't go to college, I couldn't go to college. So there's not really another way to bring in money right now. I can't really work when I'm pregnant. I have to watch Jason all day because we don't have money for a babysitter. And he screams all day. As much as I love him, he screams all day. And he's at that age, and it's frustrating. And usually he'll just like start screaming, and I'll just put him in his room and get a glass of wine and sit down and watch TV or something, because I can't take it sometimes. But
so whenever there's some type of stress related to you, like you feel stressed or whatever, you go and grab a glass of wine or beer or whatever.
Yeah. Usually, yeah. Like, I don't know, again, that's what my parents did. They had a rough day at work, so they just go and have a drink and calm down. So I figured I might as well. Like, I figure if I look after him all day and he's like driving me nuts, I kind of deserve to just have a drink and calm down. And yeah. But yeah, we're talking about the finances.
Yes,
we were. So yeah, it's just like it's a mess. But I don't know, what can you do?
You feel that Kendrick is excited and you're just at the same time with the baby.
Yeah, like I said, I think he's more nervous, and I'm probably more nervous.
And why is that?
I haven't told anybody. So you're the first person I've told. It's really embarrassing. But Kendrick might not be the father of this baby, so, and he doesn't know that. Horrible. I know it probably sounds horrible, but it's embarrassing. That's why I haven't told anybody yet, because I don't even know how. Because it's so embarrassing and I feel so stupid. But yeah, just the night that I don't remember again. The same kind of thing happened this time as it did the last time and the first time. Kendrick said that he would watch Jason for the night, so I went out with my friends. And again, a same stupid thing happened again. I met some strange guy, and one thing led to another, and neither of us remember if we were safe about it or not. So there's a chance that the baby could be Kendrick's, but it might not be. So that's nerve-wracking.
And have you thought of maybe telling Kendrick about it?
I've thought about it a bit, but every time I think about it, I just feel sick. I don't even know where I would begin.
Okay, so say the scenario was reversed and say Kendrick got another girl pregnant, wouldn't you want to know that there's this chance that could have happened, like he could have had another girl?
Yeah, I would definitely want to know. Like when you put it that way, that makes me feel like I definitely should, like it is the right thing to tell him.
And do you have contact with the other guy?
Not at all. That's another part of it that's really hard. Like, I don't even know who this person is. A complete stranger. I have no idea. So that's again what makes it even harder. But like I haven't even talked to my doctor about it, so I don't know what to do. I have no idea.
Well, we could definitely later on in the session can come up with some ways of maybe how you can go about it and maybe help.
Yeah, for sure. That would be good. Because I seriously, I have no idea how to go about it. I don't know.
So I just kind of want to do a recap before we continue on.
Okay.
So your doctor and your boyfriend Kendrick is concerned that you may have a drinking problem, and now that you're expecting your second child, they're worried for the health of your child.
Yeah, my doctor is, yeah.
So
Well, my doctor, that whole thing is just like a mess. Like, my doctor wasn't even supposed to know. Like, I wasn't gonna tell him because I don't think it's that big of a deal, right?
and that you've been drinking while during your pregnancy.
Yeah.
The whole pregnancy.
Yeah, it's been the whole pregnancy. Because I drank with Jason and nothing happened, right? Like, he's fine. And Kendrick didn't say anything to the doctor. He didn't. I think he had a bit of a problem with it, but he didn't really make it a big deal. But then, yeah, with this pregnancy, all of a sudden he went and told the doctor, and the doctor called me in and talked to me about it and said that if I don't, like, I can't continue to do this. Like, he said that he has to call CAS and get them involved because, I don't know, I guess it's child abuse. But like I said to him, I'm like, nothing happened with Jason, so.
And how did you feel about that when you found out Kendrick was behind the back to tell your doctor?
I was mad. Like, I'm still mad at him. Because I'm like, how could you go behind my back? Like, and possibly get our kid taken away from, like, their mother. Like, that's horrible. So I was mad at him, yeah. It's embarrassing. Because, like, what kind of mother wants CAS to be called on them? Like, especially when I don't see the issue. Like I feel like I could be doing so much worse. Like, I could be beating my kid and I don't. Like, that's what I think of when I think of CAS. I think of, like, kids being beaten, and I'm not doing that. I have a drink to calm down. Like, I don't see the problem.
And so you went in and you spoke with your doctor, and did he explain like any side effects you could have from drinking while pregnant?
He said something about, I don't know if it's like the kid can have like learning disabilities or disabilities of some sort, or what is it, fetal alcohol syndrome or something. Yeah. He said that, but like I said to him, I'm like, Jason is fine. He's 100% fine. So I really doubt that anything's gonna happen, but he said it could happen. But,
did he happen to mention if you were to stop drinking completely in your last couple of months of pregnancy, how that would affect your health?
We did talk about that a bit because I told him, like, when I don't drink, I get like shaky and sweaty, and I feel sick, like almost like the flu. That's another reason probably why I continue, because I don't want to feel like crap. On top of being pregnant, you feel like crap already. So when I don't drink, I get all that. I get a headache like constantly, which is horrible. So I don't know. He said that could be withdrawal, I guess. But like I said, I didn't think it's to that. I never thought it was to this point. Like, I don't know. That's all he really mentioned. But he thinks it's the alcohol that's giving me all these feelings and feeling like the flu. He thinks that's what it is, but I don't know.
And has he done any tests to make sure that the little one is okay?
Yeah, he did some last week, but they haven't come in yet, so.
Okay. So you've given me a lot, giving us a lot to work through. One being the fact how your family doctor, and your boyfriend thinks that you have an alcohol problem, but you feel that it's natural and that you don't, and it helps you relieve stress.
Yeah.
Because you've been under a lot of stress due to the fact of not knowing if the baby is Kendrick's the father of your baby, or whether it's because there's finances being an issue, or like whatever else causes you stress.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think that there are some areas that we could work on, like definitely coming up with some strategies on how you could tell Kendrick about the whole situation, how you're not 100%, whether it's a child or if it's someone else's, and what happened that night, kind of, explain to him and tell him to let him know, so that if it does come back, it's not his.
Yeah, then what am I going to do then?
Yeah, exactly. So, some ideas, maybe potentially you could have a paternity test done.
Yeah, that's
seeing whether if he is the father or if he is. That way you know.
I know for sure then.
Yeah, exactly. Sit down, talk to him about that, and see if he's up for doing that, and how he would take it.
I'm just worried, like he wants me to get help for this, and then if I tell him that, I feel like he's just gonna leave right away. But that's what I'm worried about. I don't know the right timing to tell him, because he's always stressed. I don't know if there is the right time to tell him.
That's kind of something you're gonna have to go and see. Kind of like you can only make that decision.
Yeah.
Whether you feel tell him.
Yeah. I guess I kind of have to. What if the kid comes out and doesn't look like him? It's gonna be obvious.
So you definitely want to have some kind of strategy on how to tell them type of thing. So a paternity test could be one option.
Yeah.
You could use another thing that you can do is just sit down with him, talk to him, and kind of say you're not too sure.
Yeah.
But you want to let him know so that he
Yeah. I think I guess it would be worse if I just left it till the last second.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I should come up with some sort of plan.
Well, I'm also here to help come up with something, kind of strategy that you feel comfortable enough being able to say whatnot. We could also going back to the drinking. I know you believe that you don't have a drinking problem.
Mm-hmm.
But have you maybe thought of attending an open AA meeting?
Not really. But I don't know. I feel like I don't think it's that much of a problem. But just the way people put it, now I'm getting kind of worried. But I really, it doesn't make sense.
So you're saying that you feel that you don't have a drinking problem, but at the same time, because your doctor and your boyfriend is concerned about the baby's health, you're sort of somewhat worried that they may have some kind of, there may be some kind of truth in it.
Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense, but I guess they kind of have a point. Because why, if everything was fine, then I guess the doctor probably wouldn't bring it up, would he? Like, that's what makes me think that maybe there is something. I don't know.
Okay, well, like I said, if you thought maybe give it some more thought and maybe attend an open AA meeting, which basically means that anyone can attend. You don't have to speak or anything. You can just go, see how it feels, kind of get the feeling of what it's like, and kind of hear other people's stories about it.
So is it basically just like everyone tells their story, or how does it work?
In some sense, it's whoever. In some cases, I've heard that you can go and you can share your stories. I mean, you don't have to. If you don't want to speak, if you just kind of want to go and like observe and see what it's like and how it works, because they have a system, the 12 steps.
Yeah.
You could
just sit in on it.
Yeah, and definitely listen and kind of get a feeling at where you're at and how you feel about it.
Do I have to go by myself?
No. Like I said, anyone can attend. So if you want to take someone with you, you're more than welcome. I know it's open nights are on occasions, like certain days of the week, like maybe like a Wednesday and a Friday, and then they have like closed groups of people who are
like actually a part of it. Okay.
And then another thing is if you were wanting to take maybe a parenting class.
My doctor mentioned something like that too.
That way you can, kind of get a feeling how you go about different things, different situations that come around, and how you can handle your son Jason, because you mentioned sometimes he likes to scream. And he's home with him all day, so maybe you could learn some helpful tips or.
Yeah, because I really don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Like my mom's not around either. Like she's always working and stuff, so she's not there to help me. So I don't really know how to handle when he's having a tantrum. I guess that would be helpful.
Yeah. So if you want, I mean, on the way out of the office, there are some pamphlets you can get. There's a flyer on the AA meeting. There's also a couple brochures on parenting classes. That if that was something you really needed to check out.
And I would be able to take someone with me. And would they have like daycare like while I'm in this class? Because like we can't afford daycare.
And I think the ones, yes.
Okay. Well, that might be able to work. So, how often am I able to come see you?
You could come as often as you want. But if you want to kind of like book a few appointments at a time, so that way, because I can get pretty busy booked up with at a time. But if you wanted to come see me like once a week or once every 2 weeks.
Would we be able to do like once a week now? Just because I don't have that much time left before the baby comes.
Sure. Just on your way there if you want to stop by that wall with the brochures and then make your way up to the front desk. You can definitely book some appointments there. I don't know what my schedule is like for the upcoming week.
Yeah. Okay. It's just a lot. Like I've never been to account for it before. Yeah, everything's new, and it's weird. I don't, now that just talking about everything, I guess it gives me kind of a different perspective. Like I still don't think that it's as bad as everybody says, but maybe there is some sort of like issue. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. So, well, for sure we can come next week and definitely talk more about the baby if you want, or whichever you feel most comfortable with. We can talk about the most and the steps and kind of work out some strategies and how I can help you get through this rough patch that you're going through. I hope that it will help you.
And I had a question about CAS. I can't remember. Do you know anything about, like, I think the doctor said there's a case started, I think. Like, do they have to investigate, like, totally before they'll do anything?
Yeah, what usually happens is if someone puts in a call in it and they pay, and it's a concern, like a big concern, and they feel that they need to come investigate, what they're gonna do is they're gonna meet with the child. So they would meet with Jason one-on-one. Then they would talk to you separately, and then your boyfriend. And if they felt that there was any kind of concern where the house was safe, like the child was getting feed or you weren't feeding it, whatever the case may be, they would take Jason out of the home, and eventually when your child was born, they would take him or her as well. So it just all depends. They can't just come into your house and immediately take your son. They actually have to investigate and see or whatnot. Because sometimes they do get false calls.
Yeah, that's true.
They can't act on it unless they have proof.
Okay, that's true. And that's why I still have time to stop, I guess, the drinking. Because I have about a month left. So, that's fine. It is exciting, but like I said, it's so scary. That's why I think if I were to see you every week, like maybe just getting everything out more often. If I see you every 2 weeks, what I'll only be able to see you like 2 more times before.
Alright, well, once a week, if that's what you prefer, for sure, and we can work through some things and take a step-by-step kind of thing, so work through one thing at a time. And make a change if that's what you would like to see happen.
Because I don't know, like I'm just thinking now, I don't know if I could just stop, like just say go home tonight and not have a drink at all, and then wake up tomorrow and not have a drink at all. I don't know if I can do that. Like I don't know if it would make more sense for me to slowly like wean it out, but like if I have to, obviously it seems like I have to keep the kids. But I don't know if I'm just like if I can just stop. So I don't know if I should.
I don't advise anyone to ever just completely stop drinking. If anything, it would be to start drinking less and less each day.
Because then again, I don't want to start feeling like crap on top of already feeling like crap.
You want to wean yourself off. You don't want to just immediately stop.
Yeah. I guess I could, I don't know if we could maybe come up with some sort of like plan. Because I drink like a 12-pack within like 2 days. So maybe somehow lessen that a little bit. I don't know. Like a 6-pack in 2 days? I don't know. Like I don't even know where to start. I really don't.
Okay, well for sure next week we will get into that and we will go through everything. But we're running out of time now. So definitely book an appointment with me next week and we can start talking about possibly cutting out drinking. Slowly decreasing the amount that you have in 2 days in the week.
That sounds good because I think that's what needs to be done right now. For sure.
Start with that and
the whole Kendrick thing. Can we talk about that next time?
Yeah, we can definitely start to slowly go into that because we want to do one thing at a time.
Yeah. It is a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
I'm just on the way. way
just
out?
on the way out, just go down that hall, and then just before you get to the front desk, you'll see the wall of brochures.
Okay.
And then pick up what you need, like the brochures, and then you can make your appointments there.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.